real quick to address the reason for I had to pull out of the fight in November. It was released by a Brazilian reporter before we could, address it with the UFC and things like that. So I just want to come on here and let everybody know that I have a distal bicep grade 3 tear. I had COVID I tested positive for COVID a few months ago and wasn't able to train MMA for about a month and a half. Kept my weight low, so I've been cycling a lot just to keep the conditioning up. I got back in MMA training about a little over 2 weeks ago, so I just thought my bicep was sore. Injury was right here in my arm. Passed out, woke up at 2 in the morning, like excruciating pain. My bicep was really swollen up off to the side. So I ended up waking up, texting my coach, like, hey man, I'm not gonna make it to practice this morning. I think my arm's infected. I thought it was an infection. So I ended up, I had hill sprints at 1 with my coach, and I was gonna go see my physical therapist at 3:30 anyways. I usually go on Tuesdays, every Tuesday. So I was texting my family doctor, like, hey, I think that I have my arm's infected, something's going on. Went there, did an ultrasound on it, and saw the tear. So I went and I spoke with the UFC, let them know that if I needed, probably 5 weeks, that I'd be back to training, so hopefully I could fight in December. They chose to replace me with Alex Perez. I can't, be upset or mad, the show must go on, I understand that, but they did promise me the title fight upon return and being healthy, so can't fight destiny, it's my destiny to be a world champion. It just wasn't to be in November, so 2021, decided to get back in there.
What else is out there for you? What motivates you, in terms of the future?
Very good question. Honestly, very good question. I don't know. Like, for example, I'm gonna finish Justin Gaethje inside the cage October 24. What else? This is very good question. We'll see. I love competition. I love compete with best fighters in the world. That's why I'm here. We have couple options. We're gonna think about this after this fight. And Dana told me after this fight, he has something special for me. And but I told him, please keep this. After fight, we're gonna talk. He said we have like very big things after this fight for me. We'll see.
Yeah, I found a very interesting scene. Colby Covington putting his hand over your shoulder when you guys were taking photos. So what kind of a relationship you guys have built up after that meeting?
Yeah, it was crazy, man. I actually, the day after that, I was singing his praises because of, how professional he was and how, how he held himself. But then he went on to do a bunch of interviews, and I really, you know, I probably despise that man more than anybody on planet Earth, other than like child pedophiles and murderers and things like that. But he is a coward. You know, he is a fake person. He shook my. He stands there and acts like this soft, you know, soft-hearted dude, and then he gets behind a camera and is a total coward and a fake person. I've never met someone as fake as Colby Covington, and yeah, as a man, I would love to slap him right across the face.
Is Khamzat still fighting Damian Maia? What's next for him?
Listen, we're not bullies. Damian Maia doesn't seem like it. You know, I believe the UFC offered a fight to Wonder Boy. Wonder Boy, he don't want it. I don't blame him because I don't think he have much of a chance in this fight. But you know, we talk about great people. Wonder Boy is an awesome human being. I'm gonna respect him. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him. But I think also he's smart enough, understand fighting. He understands if you fight this guy, you know, beat him, he can take a lot of hype from him. Khamzat almost have 800,000 followers on Twitter. Wonder Boy have like 3 or 4. You understand? It's not much, right? I believe Khamzat is the bigger name. Would you agree with me at the moment?
Yeah. I mean, he's rising. He's a rising star in this sport.
You have to understand, when you get this Chechen, Dagestani, Russian kid, you have a different. You have the Muslim war is 1.7 million. Russia's won 500 million plus the US. It's a huge market for
huge
the UFC.
Markets.
That's why Khabib makes as much money as he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in a way, they push him for Wonder Boy. I think the only guy out there is Neil Magny, and I respect him so much. Like,
yeah, Neil Magny.
How you not love Neil Magny, right? And if it's Neil Magny, it's gonna be Neil Magny. I believe Sean Shelby's working on this. I believe Sean Shelby, when he has somebody, he's gonna let us know. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter whose fight comes out right now.